Understanding school finance doesn't take a CPA. Here is Keller ISD finance, plain and simple. In the spring of 2006, the Texas legislature passed House Bill 1 in an attempt to reduce property taxes and equalize state funding for all school districts. The bill required each school district to lower its tax rate by 1/3 and increase state aid to make up the difference. Unfortunately, House Bill 1 capped the combination of local and state revenues at the 2006 funding level. This means in future years, if property values go up, the school district still won't get any more money, because even though property taxes generate more money for the district, the state will then pay less. The total revenue per student will never be higher than the amount of funding the district received in 2006. Here's what our budget looks like right now. When you break it down, it's pretty simple. Inflation of prices and goods and services is affecting everyone. Costs are rising, but our revenue per student is the same as it was in 2006. We can't keep operating forever when expenses are rising faster than revenue. For all school districts, including Keller, payroll is the largest expense because we depend on people to deliver a service. Payroll makes up 80% of our budget. The largest portion of this total is the cost of teachers and support staff who have daily interaction with our children in the classroom. The bottom line is this: our 2008-09 operating budget has a $4.9 million deficit. Money will be taken from our fund balance, which is like a savings account, to cover this shortfall. The fund balance will drop from $47 million to $39 million by year end. So how can the school district get more money? There are only two ways Keller ISD can receive additional funding under the current law. One way is an increase in student enrollment, but more students would only mean more costs. The second way is by raising the maintenance and operation tax rate, which is currently set at $1.04. Raising the tax rate would have to be approved by voters through a tax rollback election. Even if Keller ISD taxpayers voted to allow the maximum increase to $1.17, this would only be a short-term solution to our budget deficit because, as we all know, costs just keep going up. Okay, so now what? We can cut costs, but that means offering fewer programs. Unless we get help from the legislature, we cannot increase revenue without increasing the M&O tax rate. However, the next state legislative session doesn't begin until January of 2011. This means Keller and all school districts across the state have to survive an additional 2 years under the current funding formulas. So there it is, Keller ISD finance, plain and simple. Regardless of the outcome, Keller ISD administrators will continue to manage the district's finances in a fiscally responsible manner, and we will deliver education in an intentionally exceptional way.